Hi, my name is Joshua Stiles, and I'm a Senior Solutions Architect here at 21CS. And today I'm going to walk you through a demo of our new product, Stratus. So to start, we're going to start in the hybrid cloud data management portion of the product. And to really help with that transfer of data to your cloud object storage environment, we have a set of commands. We have the send command that allows you to send multiple data sets out to your cloud object storage environment, the retrieve command to bring that data back to your ZOS environment, the list command that allows you to list your cloud objects in your cloud environment without having to leave your ZOS environment. And then we have the delete command that allows you to delete any cloud object from the ISPF panels, and you don't have to leave your ZOS environment again. So to start, we're going to send a data set out to our cloud object storage environment. Now with the dataset line, I can also mask it to send out multiple data sets if that is what you're looking to do. I also have a cloud name, and the cloud name is something that you will configure when you set up the product, but that just allows Stratus to communicate with the right cloud in the back end. You have your container name, which is like your file structure or your bucket on where you're going to store these data sets once it gets out to your cloud object storage environment. And then we have the ability to add a mask to the object as well. So I can add the DSN mask. I can add a date and time so I know when the data was transferred. And I can also add some characters at the end if you wanted to add a unique character to identify the data. Now we have a set of parameters that need to be used to transfer the data out to cloud object storage. But the most important one here is the convert from EBCDIC to UTF-8. This allows you to convert any of your data sets from any code page to any code page. And the most common one is EBCDIC to UTF-8. And really what that's doing is converting the data from a mainframe specific code page to ASCII. So you could really open up the possibilities of how that data is used once it's out in cloud object storage by having it in that ASCII format. So I'm going to hit F5 to submit, and it's going to send my request to my started task. And I'm going to go out and check if that data got to my cloud object storage environment. So I'm going to do a list command, and I'm going to specify my cloud name, the cloud name that I sent the data to, which is Tech S3. And this comes up with a set of containers that I already have specified here. So I'm going to go to my container test tech sales. And when I put a slash and hit enter, this will show me all the objects that reside in this test tech sales. So you can see here that I have a decent amount of data here in my container. But we can see that this object was just sent out to cloud object storage. So I can put a slash next to it. And what this will show me is the metadata. Now with every transfer of the data sets to cloud object storage, we store the metadata, so it makes it easier to reallocate or bring that data set back to your ZOS environment at any point. So I see that my object has now arrived out in my cloud object storage environment. So I want to bring this back to my ZOS environment. So I'm going to use the retrieve command. And same thing, I'm going to specify my cloud name and container and where I want to pull it out from. I'm going to specify my object name that I want to bring back to my ZOS environment. And then I have another set of parameters here that I need to select. So I'm not going to replace my ZOS dataset that is there right now. I'm just going to append new characters to the end of my new dataset so I know that this dataset was brought back from the cloud object storage environment. And then I also have the ability to convert it back to EBCDIC format. So I'm going to say yes so I can use that data back on my ZOS environment. So I'm going to hit F5, and that's going to route the command through the started task. And if I were to do start 3.4 and go to joshua.s.demo.data, I can see that that data set is now back in my ZOS environment from my Cloud Object Storage environment. Okay, so now I'm done with that object. I brought it back to ZOS. I want to delete it so it frees up storage. I'm going to use the delete command. I'm going to specify my cloud name, the container that I want to delete it from, and then the object. And I'm going to hit F5. It's going to route the command through the started task like it did with the other commands, and it deleted that object from my Cloud Object Storage environment. So if I go back to the list command and go to my cloud name and then select my container, I can now see that that object no longer resides in that container that I have in my Cloud Object Storage environment. So to call STRATUSn, you can use the ISPF panels, but you can also utilize our batch jobs. So you could have this job run in a batch job and have it automated so that you could have this data sent at any point. It can be put at the end of a already existing batch job, and whatever data is done processing, that can be sent out to a Cloud Object Storage environment. If you would like to learn more about STRATUSn, the solution providing a mainframe-first approach to your hybrid cloud strategy, please contact 21CS.